Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Magic Monday. Today we're going to be doing a nature craft. All you're going to need is some water, some plaster of Paris, some scissors, and leaves or flowers or even a butterfly. I couldn't find one outside, so I'm going to use one of these little plastic ones for our craft today. You can use sticks, you can use anything that you can find outside, you can use in this activity, okay? So, the first thing you're going to want to do is you are going to want to use some Vaseline and coat your leaves. I have already done that, so I'm not going to do that in the video. You're going to want to coat the part that's going to be stuck to the plaster, okay? Once you have done that, it is time to get started. So we're going to take our water. We're going to open up our plaster of Paris. Okay. And we're just going to pour a little bit in there. You're going to want it at the consistency of like a heavy whipped cream. Okay. So I'm going to pour some in there, and then I'm going to stir it and see if we need more. If we don't, we're definitely going to need some more. Okay? Be careful and don't inhale this. Parents, if you would want to stir this for the kids, that might be even better. Okay? So you just keep pouring until you get the consistency that you want. Once you have gotten that consistency and you think that you're ready, then we will move on to our next step. I'm going to keep pouring because it's not there yet. Our next step is going to be taking it and kind of flattening it out on to your plate. Okay, so you're going to want to flatten it out onto your plate. It might still be a little bit runny, but that's okay. It'll harden up pretty quick. As you can tell, that's hardening up pretty quick. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side. Make sure you have your leaves or your butterflies or whatever ready. Okay. Still a little runny. Let it set for just a second, and it's going to get harder and harder as you stir it. You can use just a spoon to get it out. I'm just using a stirrer, so you could use a spoon. Okay, I'm going to put just a little bit more in there. It's not really doing. Okay, so now that you've kind of got your consistency and you think it's all mixed up well, then you can put it onto your plate. Okay, so you're going to take it, get some, spoon it out. You're going to want a pretty big hunk, because if your leaves are big, you're going to want whatever you can put with your leaf. Okay, oh, that's a big one. Now, it might take a good while for this stuff to dry, so the best thing to do is let it dry overnight. Let it dry overnight, and then you have your stuff. So we're going to start with our butterfly. I'm going to stick her in there, kind of press down to make sure that when it dries, it's going to get that form that you want. Okay. With the leaves, make sure it's all down the way you want it. With this activity, with the different leaves that you get, once you have them formed or have it into the Paris and you have it formed, you can go back and learn about the leaves that you have done. Okay? Both of my leaves are from 2 separate blackberry bushes. So, once it's dried, you can take that, and it's more like a fossil or a mold, and you can go back and look and learn more about those plants. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to let these dry. Once they are dry, you're going to peel the leaf off, or your butterfly, or your flower, whatever you're using. You're going to want to peel that off, and it's going to leave an imprint into the plaster of Paris. Okay? So once you've done that, you can paint it, you can decorate it, you can stick it outside, on the sidewalk, whatever you want to do. The rest of the ideas are yours. Let us know how you like this activity and show us some of your creations. Bye, guys.